Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just finished 3 months of Curology and I want to tell you guys all about my experience. Before I get started, I want to let you guys know this video is sponsored by Curology, but all my thoughts and opinions are completely my own. If you haven't heard of Curology yet, which I think if you're into skincare, it's kind of impossible that you haven't heard of it yet. What Curology does is it pairs you with a dermatology provider. So you fill out a little questionnaire, you send some pictures, and then that dermatology provider creates a custom prescription formula for you. I feel like a lot of the hype around Curology is for acne and treating those issues, but it's also a really great program if you're trying to prevent the signs of aging. So that fine lines, elasticity, some brightness, so dark spots. This is kind of like your one-stop shop to an effective skincare treatment. And another benefit of Curology is you can do it all from home. That's all great because you don't have to go into a doctor's office. And I know with the pandemic, we're all trying to stay home and limit social contact. So this is a great way to address your skin concerns without leaving your home. So my top 2 concerns are acne. I'm 30 years old and I still deal with acne. I tend to get a lot of irritation and acne on the lower half of my face. And then I'm also kind of dealing with the signs of aging. So on the upper half of my face, I'm dealing with, like some really mild crow's feet and some forehead lines. So I just wanted something that was gonna address all of those concerns. So after looking at my concerns and my pictures, my dermatology provider provided me with this. So this is my custom formula. It has 1% clindamycin, 0.01% tretinoin, and then 4% azelaic acid. And those are all really great ingredients to just address everything that I was concerned about. The tretinoin is really great for anti-aging and for acne. Tretinoin is a retinoid, and what retinoids do is they speed skin cell turnover, they help increase collagen production. They're really just like the gold standard of anti-aging and also acne. Clindamycin is actually an antibiotic and it's used to treat acne. I did have a chat with my provider about how I was a little bit concerned about using an antibiotic for an extended period of time, but she sent me a lot of research saying that clindamycin in particular wasn't an antibiotic that you had to worry about developing resistance to. And azelaic acid is just one of those ingredients that's just growing in popularity. It's really great because it's an exfoliant essentially. It can help with redness, and it just overall is just such a great ingredient, and it's gentle. So that's the breakdown of my formula. I filmed my very first routine with it, so it's kind of like a first impression. So I'll show you guys that now. Okay, so it is night 1. Got my Curology box. So I got my treatment, I got a cleanser, and I got a moisturizer, and they also sent me a little emergency spot patch. My treatment is clindamycin, tretinoin, and azelaic acid. And you can see my skin. I'm actually really hoping that this helps with some of this maskne. I don't know, this may be perioral dermatitis or what, but this whole section of my face is just going through it right now. So I'm hoping that this little mixture does the trick. So I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse my skin. I'm gonna do a little bit of a double cleanse. I'm using this SK2 cleansing oil. I actually really like this cleansing oil. I feel like it feels very light and it emulsifies really nicely. And right now I pretty much only have my morning skincare and sunscreen on. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. Adding some water. And then I'm going to rinse the whole thing off. So that's off my skin. And I'm gonna go in with the Curology, the cleanser. It's not foaming up at all. So it leads me to believe it's very similar to maybe like a Cetaphil or a CeraVe hydrating cleanser, but let's put it on my face. So I'm just gonna let my face dry down a little bit. I think normally I would apply a new serum to damp skin, but since this has tretinoin in it, which can be pretty strong, I just wanna make sure it doesn't penetrate too intensely the first night I use it. And then it says to do a dime-sized amount onto your fingertip and then apply it. It says less is more, so I'll go very little. Maybe we'll start with just 2 pumps. Putting it onto my chin first, because that's where I deal with all that stuff. And then I'm just gonna go in with this moisturizer. You can see it has a very like gel-like texture to it. So I'm gonna put this on, and then I feel like my skin tends to feel a little bit dry with gel like moisturizer. So I'm gonna put this on, and if I need to, I'll apply like my thicker, rich cream. All right, well, that's night 1, going pretty well so far. We'll see how my skin looks. Okay, so it's been 3 months since I filmed my very first routine with Curology, and here are the results. I would definitely say that my skin has improved so much. Like, you can really see how much the breakouts and the irritation have gone down. Overall, my skin, I feel, just looks even, it looks brighter. I feel like it just has like a really healthy glow. I actually asked my provider if I can up the tretinoin dosage because I think I'm ready for the next step up. So we'll see what they say about that. And I really do feel like I started to notice a difference right away with my skin. One of my favorite features about Curology is that you can keep uploading your pictures, and they have a little tool where you can put side by sides. So you can really track your progress with their program. I really liked that if I ever had any questions, I could just message my provider. I just really liked how accessible this program is. I feel like if you can afford to go to a dermatologist, or sometimes wait lists for a dermatologist are just months long and it takes forever to get in. So I feel like it just makes skincare and like powerful skincare more accessible to everybody. And that's probably one of my favorite things about it. If I ever had a question, I could just message my provider. And like I said earlier, I asked if I could even up my tretinoin, and I just feel like it's a really collaborative process, but you don't have to go in anywhere. So it's pretty great. So if you're interested in trying Curology, you can use my link in the description box, and that'll give you your first month free. I think you just have to pay for shipping and handling, which is about $5 or $4.95 to be specific. Otherwise, it's just about $20 a month. So I feel like it's a really affordable, really accessible program. And if you don't like what you see, I know they have like a 90-day money-back guarantee. So those are my thoughts and results from using Curology for 3 months. It's definitely something I want to keep going with, especially because it is so affordable and so accessible. I feel like I should have like a drinking game attached to this video. Take a shot every time I say accessible or affordable. Ask me any questions in the comments, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.